Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to another Budget With Me video. I'm using YNAB, which is zero-based budgeting. You might have heard of it as cash envelopes, but it's all cashless. I am a new grad temp dental hygienist and I work across multiple apps. This week I used 2 different apps and I got paid 2 different times. I worked 4 shifts. 3 of the shifts were for $65 an hour. 1 of the shifts was for $70 an hour, and I earned a total of $1,816.63. So the goal with cash envelopes or YNAB, zero-based budgeting, is to give every dollar a job. So let's go right ahead and give every dollar a job. So because I work across different apps and I'm a temp, my income is variable. It's not really predictable. As usual, I have $50 out of my paycheck from Quickly, which is one of the apps I use, go right into my Roth IRA. So we're always gonna have a little bit of a discrepancy here. I don't actually know why it's higher, whatever. I'm not gonna complain about extra money. I do have some overspending that I need to take care of, so we'll go there first. It's always the best way to do it. I mean, obviously the best way to do it is to not have overspending, but anyhow. So I did buy some groceries and I got another Cook Unity order. After I cover this overspending, we're gonna go right into groceries and I'm gonna explain some of that overspending and why I'm not too worried about it. So I got my hair done yesterday finally, and I also bought some new hair stuff. So I spent the $60 that was in there, and then I spent an extra $29.24. So we got to cover that overspending. Maintenance and upgrades for my car, or for my house rather. What did I buy here? I guess I had some Klarna afterpays come out. I need to start, putting money aside for that. And then for miscellaneous career stuff, oh yeah, I had to go to Dollar Tree because I worked at an office this week that they didn't have any patient glasses that were dark. They were all, you could see through them, or they had these red pair. And when I was cleaning the first person's teeth, I could see her blinking and I was like, no, I can't be seeing people's eyeballs all day. So on lunch, I went to Dollar Tree and bought a pair of glasses. So now those live in my bag that I take when I temp. Okay, so all that overspending is covered. We're gonna go, like I mentioned, over to the groceries, and I'm gonna talk about why I don't mind about the overspending there. So first of all, for groceries, I'm single, I'm child-free, so I have decided to go to the USDA food plan. I'm not really sure exactly what it's called. However, they say that if you want to do a thrifty plan as a single person, you should expect to spend about $300. For low cost, $320. For liberal, $390. Or I'm sorry, moderate, $390. Liberal, $497. So I would like to be around $350. I feel like that's a nice middle ground between low cost and moderate. So if we see how much these equal. Okay, so I spent $424, which is a lot, right? But if we look at the liberal, it's still, it's like a few dollars less than liberal, right? Or yeah, liberal. But, or not a few dollars less, it's decently less. But the thing about it is, the meals I bought from Cook Unity for this last week here, they're gonna take me into next week. And I think I have enough food, basically, long story short, to last me through the first week. So the 1st through the 7th, I don't think I'm gonna be buying any groceries at all. Now I say that, and I think I said that in the last video, and then I literally bought groceries either the same day or the next day. But the idea is that I won't be spending the $90 that I'm setting aside for the first week. So we're probably gonna end up rolling that over to week 2. So there we go with that. But back to just assigning this money we have here. I think I'm gonna start from the bottom up again. I put bills and basics on the bottom. I don't know why I put that on the bottom. That's more of a thing that should probably be at the top, but whatever, I put it at the bottom, so we'll start there. I never did end up actually investing the money from last week's paycheck, so let me add $100 because I got paid twice, and then I also need to go and actually invest that money today. I also said that I was going to add $200 to my investing or my emergency fund before the month was up, so gotta do that. Rent, I need to pay for rent pretty much with this paycheck. I didn't work on Tiro at all last week, so I won't be getting a paycheck on Tuesday. Depending on when Quickly decides to pay me, they may pay me in January, they may pay me in December. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna go ahead and put the whole entire underfunded amount So that's already covered. So I have all the money I need for rent. Like I mentioned before, I like to pay the rent the month before it's due, or else my YNAB gets all crazy. A couple of things I have changed, if you've seen some of the previous YNAB Budget With Me videos, I've gone ahead and changed my renters and car insurance to one category. It does get withdrawn as one payment, so I figured why not just have it as one category. Going over to January really quickly, I do need $167.75 by the 3rd, but I will definitely be getting paid on like the 1st or 2nd, so that's not a problem. I will just use the money from that first paycheck to pay for that. And I've also put the dates in a lot of these category titles, like I mentioned, to make it easier for me to see when things need to be paid and everything like that. Why did I have $85 for my internet? Internet costs $65. I don't know. So I already have, I think I probably just put $20 in there to start saving up, which is smart. And I guess I have $60 in there, same reason. I mean, I can't remember what I did yesterday, let alone the last time I filmed this video. Another thing that I noticed was I thought that I had like my energy bill coming out of my rent, but I don't. I just have two different bills. I don't know why. I think one is gas and one is electric. So center point I want to say is gas. That is $28.30 that I need. I'll go ahead and put 15 bucks there, most of the amount there. I have a pretty good amount of time before I need it, but we'll just put it there. For the 12th, for the phone plan on the 12th, I'm happy to just keep the 10 bucks. It's $25 for my phone plan. Again, I do not know why it's $25. I think it should be $55, and then I have a $5 discount for auto pay, and then it's 50% off. Don't know why, but I'm not complaining. But the moral of the story is, we're just gonna leave it at 10, that's fine. For Excel Energy, because I don't have to pay that until the 19th, I'm totally fine to leave it where it's at. I owe them, I think it's like $49 and change. So I'm gonna try to just put 50 bucks in there per month and see how it goes. We're fine though for 20 bucks. Renter's insurance for paying on a 6-month track, we're good there, perfect. Okay, Good Eats, like I was saying, I don't think I need any money in there for next month. I actually would need to I don't have to go over to next month to fund that. It probably would keep things cleaner, but since I don't think I'm gonna need any money, I'm just gonna leave it where it's at. I would say I definitely am not gonna spend any more groceries this year, even though it's the 25th. Merry Christmas, guys. And we have 6 days left. I went to the grocery store yesterday. So let's hope we don't spend any more. I'm gonna jump back up to the top now, or I'm gonna jump back up. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to my monthly filtered view, which I probably should have done at the beginning. So let's close that out. Let's close that out. So for AutoZone, I used to have two different categories. One was repair and maintenance, and one was for a new car. But I got to thinking, and I really just need one category, because if my current car breaks down and I have $200 in the repair and maintenance fund, and I have $2,000 in my new car fund, I'm obviously gonna take the $2,000 from my new car fund and use it to fix the current car I have. Similarly, when I get a new car, I'm not going to necessarily need a repair and maintenance fund right at the beginning, because I'm gonna get a new car, or at the very least, a reliable car. If my new car, something happens to it, this is America, we have warranties, I'll just take it back. Like, I'm not gonna have to pay. All that being said, we have one category now. The goal is 10,000, what, 25? Oh, because I need to set aside $10,000. That's my goal. I wanna have $10,000, like I mentioned, by July 10th, and that's when I'll feel comfortable buying a car. A good chunk of that is gonna be a down payment, and then like half of it will be a down payment, and then you have $5 extra thousand. So there we go, $10,000. Fun money, what did we spend fun money on? Oh, I've been getting a lot of matcha lattes, mostly disappointments. That one would be the best one, but honestly, the Capital One Cafe, they have the best matcha latte, and it costs $4.28 compared to $7.09. So why pay almost $3 extra for a coffee that is not even as good? It's not like it's better, it's not even as good. So I just need to stop buying matcha lattes unless they're at Capital One Cafe. But it's Christmas, and this coffee shop was the only one that's open. And actually, that's not where I went today. Oh, you know what? I forgot to, oh, that's funny. It also cost $7.09. I actually forgot to put the purchase in there because I just went there. So let me do that right now. I used my credit card, again, trying to spend that, what was it called? Oh, here's the receipt, Mosaic. That's weird that it was $709. I guess it's not weird because they were the same price before tax, and there you go. So now we probably have more overspending. Oh no, because I had some money there. Back to funding. Again, if we're going off the 20%, I have like almost $400 I need to add. I'm totally not doing that. Again, I'll do 100. I feel comfortable spending 100. That's fine. Health insurance, I'm gonna put 50 bucks in there. I'm not really sure what it's gonna cost, but I know it's gonna cost more than $200. So let's put 50 bucks there. Oops, I fucked up. Let's add 30 bucks there to make it 50. That would be nice. I would ideally like to kind of keep my categories pretty tight and then use this oops, I fucked up as my place where I'm moving money from. Like for instance, in my last video, I was like moving money from groceries and moving money from here and moving money from there, but I would rather move the money from oops, I fucked up. So let's add 30 bucks to make it 50. Household goods, I don't think there's anything I need like soon, but I'll just put 10 bucks because you never know if I need, you know, some toilet paper or something, whatever. Gas, again, I believe that we're good on that. I last got gas on the 20th, and going off of every 2 weeks, that actually would be next weekend I would need some gas. So I will go ahead and put 25 bucks in there just to get started. Perfect. Miscellaneous career essentials. I'm just gonna put 10 bucks in there just to have a little, like, let's say I wanna buy, like I mentioned in the last video, those mini leaves for the relief. I don't think I'm gonna buy that, but just in case I did want to, it would be nice to have $10 set aside for it. So I'm like already starting the saving instead of not. My taxes, that came out, so we're all good there. I just have to save another $300 before the 24th. However, I'm gonna worry about that next month. Student loans, I got that mixed up with the dates, so we're fully funded. We're probably already actually ahead, let's see. Yeah, so we're actually on track even next month. We don't have to contribute any money to the student loans for a while. Now, as far as my credit cards, I believe that these being green and not yellow means that I have enough money set aside for the bill. I should actually pay my Capital One card soon. These just so happen to have the same due date. I don't know why, but I should just really pay that. I'll probably pay that today. Okay, let's go to our non-monthly must or fixed costs, however you want to call it. I'll start at the top this time. We're still good on $25 on scrubs. I've been checking Fabletics. They do not have the sizes I need, so boo. Everything else is green there. As far as clothes, I did buy some clothes from Walmart. I'm gonna be returning a pair of jeans, which I think were like $11 or $12. So this $39.77 is what I spent on clothes. That will be put back into clothing. Gray workout shorts. Oh yeah, this Temu order, I ordered like ages ago and it's like been stuck somewhere. So I don't know. $8.76, I'm good with that because like I said, I just bought clothes. Maintenance, I still haven't bought that. Sunblock, so we're good there. Parking, I'm happy to have that 10 bucks. Electronics replacements, let's see. I believe that I have some money coming out next month. When is that coming out? On the 7th. So we need $139.80 by the 7th. So definitely let's put some more money in there. I'll put enough to make $100. That way I'll only have to worry. No, I'm gonna put, that would be like what? I'll put $25. There we go. Pretty close. You know what? No, I'm not gonna, that's not enough. I'm gonna put, whatever. I'll just do enough to make $100. Like I have to put the money towards it anyway. So 39, that's not right. 49, 39, 48. Okay, 39, 48, yay. Getting better at math day by day. Google One, we're on track there. You know, I think I should put the date that this comes out. I forgot to do that. What day is that? The 8th? The 7th. Okay, so let me put the 7th. Perfect. Okay, I have lots more money than I have been having to move on to my nice to haves. So I don't even use this category. I should probably, I'm gonna, can I hide that? Let's hide that. I'm gonna hide next month's money. I don't use it. So I'm trying to streamline, get things easier, so take it out. I need $11.99 by the 19th. I got $2.92. Oh wait, so should I, are they telling me that I'm in January? Ooh. Fill up to, do I have a fill up to target here? That's what I should have. Let me see. Yeah, refill up to. Okay, that's fine. Wellness, 30 bucks there. That's plenty. Furniture, I don't have any furniture coming out. We're totally paid off for the couch. Maintenance and upgrades, I feel good about where that's at right now too. I don't want to just have money sitting there when I don't have any plans for maintenance and upgrades. I would rather have it empty, and then if I find something I want to buy, I can move money from fund money or move money from somewhere else, especially because I have so many goals and they're like expensive goals. I want to keep it like that. Self-investment, we're good on that. So I'm thinking about getting braces, which I mentioned before. It's gonna cost $5,370. However, it's a $600 down payment. And in order to get that price, I would need to start ortho by April 16th. So honestly, I should put some money towards ortho in order to have the money there. I should probably put $100 there, to be honest. If I put $100 there, December, January, February, March, you'll be at 400. Still won't be enough, but you could, make it work. So I'll just put $100 there. All these are great. I'm happy with where they are. Let me see, is this gonna have me start saving for Sam's Club next month? Yes, good, happy to see that. Business builder, we're good to keep that where it's at. I do want to start putting some money aside for some things I wanna buy for my business. I wonder what that is, what category that's at. Maybe it's in my sporadic niceties, probably because these are not things that would be a monthly cost. It's like a one-time cost that I want to incur to get everything started. Just leave, 200 bucks. My cruise, I need 185.66. Why not just assign that? And then I'd be well on my way to actually being on track for that. I'm happy to do that. Took me way down to 260.31, but I feel happy to know that I'm actually on track saving for the cruise. That's amazing. Now the flight, okay, 51.25, fine, I'll do that too. I have no problem. Okay, the hotel, 20 bucks. I'm happy to do that too. I'm eating up my money, but I feel really good that those are green. Now, let's go down to Thailand. I actually did a little bit of research on this because I was thinking like $7,000 seems like a lot of money for the flight. Long story short, it's kind of not a lot of money. A first class ticket right now, if I were to buy it today, costs a little under $5,000, maybe like 4,800, I can't remember. But when I looked at Google Flights, it said that the rates range. They said the 4,800 is low for this time, and flights are usually, did they say $8,000 to $13,000? So ideally, I'd like to buy this flight kind of soon, and the $7,000 might not be enough. So I kind of want to change it to 4,000 or 5,000, but I kind of want to just leave it at 7,000. I don't know. I'll just put another 40 bucks towards there, so I have 100 bucks, and I'll just deal with it some other time. Now this part is like hotels and just stuff to do in Thailand, and I put 3,000. I say that's a lot, but I do plan to go for like 3 weeks. I mean, still $1,000 per week is a lot of money for Thailand, but still, whatever. Maybe I'll put another $60 there, so that way I have like $100. Oh wait, that's 120, I can't count. See, sometimes I can count, sometimes I can't. $40. I think I got confused because that said 40. I don't know. I don't have an excuse, guys. I'm just not great at math. All right, so I have $109. That's nice. So then we go to our sporadic niceties. I need to start saving up for my hair again, but maybe that's going to, okay, yeah, it's working itself out next month. So we won't worry about it. For water delivery, they're saying I need $14 more. Oh yeah, because he's coming on January 28th. Whatever, I'll just assign the money. Who cares? I don't know what the hell's going on here. I don't think I'll be buying any more like live entertainment or concert tickets. But if I do, that can honestly come out of fund money. I don't necessarily need to have that money sitting there. It would be nice, but there's other goals that I would rather put more money towards. And like I said, I'm only putting $100 towards my fund money when I'm really owed almost 3 times that, or over 3 times that in my fund money. So whatever. I don't even know if that actually makes sense, what I just said. Like, I'm not putting money in concerts and entertaining because, or live entertainment, because I was supposed to put more money in fun money and I didn't. I'm not really sure. Baby back bitch, 40 bucks is fine. Celebrating and entertaining. I think I'm gonna just hide this. I think I know why I had this category. I planned on having like a brunch here, but I'm not having a brunch here. It's hard to get people together, so whatever. I'll just hide that. Books. I still like my $10 for books, just in case I want to buy a book. I did buy 2 books like in the past 2 months, so I like that there. Gifts can stay at 0. Like I said, my hair is gonna be saved for starting next month. My passport, I'm on track. Ivory mix, we're gonna keep that where it's at. Okay, so my business stuff is nowhere. I'll have to find it. We talked about the tamales last time. Subscription treats, let's make that 50 bucks. I would love to have $20 more there. I was looking at the Harry and David fruit baskets, and you know what? Let's actually go look at them now and I'll show you guys what I was thinking about getting. I think I would need to start it in March to get the ones I want, and $600 is not what I need by February 20th. The Harry and David is $189. So having $50 there is a great start. And then I'll go ahead and put 20 bucks towards luxury nonsense. I truly could have sworn there were more fruit clubs because I need one that is the light because it has less fruit in it. And as I said, it's just me. So there's only one light. It's the signature light. I thought there was a light for all of them, but I guess I'm wrong. But anyway, let's look at what I would get if I started in March. The reason I said February 20th was because when I looked, it was December 20th and you could still sign up for January. I guess you have until the 25th at the very least because today is December 25th and you can still sign up for January. But anyway, April. So it would be 6 months that I would be doing it because I want like more, I want like the 4th month option. So it would be March, Cara oranges are so good, a pineapple, some strawberries, mango, which is the 4th month. I was like, I cannot not have mangoes. Cherries, I'm not super excited about cherries. Peaches, not super excited about peaches either. I'll make it work though. And with the light, you get, they tell you how much, 7 oranges, 1 pineapple, 11 strawberries, and 3 mangoes. 44 to 55 cherries, a pound of cherries, and 4 to 5 peaches. So, I mean, whatever, I'll make it work. Now I have $55. I really need to find, let's see, where would is it in savings? No, is it in fun? Business builder, is it in fun? It is in fun, okay. Why is this fun money? Why isn't this in niceties? I'm trying to figure out, because shouldn't things that I spend to build my business be nice, like nice to haves, not fun money? That's a hard one. What do you guys think? Should I be categorizing things I want to buy to build a business as fun money or nice to have? Or are they the same? I really don't know. Anyway, we will just go here and throw some of this $54 towards those. There was one thing I wanted to buy that was gonna cost me $15 more. I wanted to buy today. It was gonna be my Christmas present to myself. I'm gonna fully fund that. I probably won't buy it today just because I don't think I'm going to implement it today and I just don't see the point in buying it, but at least it is funded. For digital products, I actually wanna assign a little bit more money there too. I'm gonna put $20 more. There are a couple things I wanna buy and I believe they cost more than 10 bucks. They also cost more than 30 bucks, but 30 bucks is a nice way there. My goal honestly is to build and start selling my digital products by February 1st. So stick around, that's the plan. There was this little course thing called Pin Perfection that this girl was selling, and I was gonna buy it, but I kind of lost trust in the seller. And with this online stuff, when you lose trust, it's kind of like hard to get it back. And it's $80, $79. Probably won't be buying that. I've been doing really good with Canva. The free version, really, really good. Oh, I should actually put the 567 here because system.io is the site I want to use to sell my digital products. So I need to have money there. TubeBuddy, I'll go ahead and put the 450 towards that so I can be kind of on my way to, oh, you know what? I probably should put money towards Canva because I might need a pro account. I think a pro account would be better when I'm trying to build my digital product because, you know, full functionality versus you can't use this, you can't use that. But sometimes you log into Canva and they're like, here's a free trial. Let me go check and see. See? Okay, I'm logged into Canva and they're like 50% off for 3 months. So Canva Pro is, I assume, $15. So it will be $7.50. So good, yeah. Let me put the $5 there. It says limited time offer, but again, sometimes I see it and it's like have a month for free. So I really like putting that $5 there. And here's another instance where we have this iRemix, this Freedom Creator Club. We have these in Fun Money, right? So I think that they should, I think that, this is so difficult. Oh, well, I guess, you know what? I think I know what the difference is. Well, I was gonna say some of these were in different categories because they're one-time purchases and some of them are like recurring purchases. Like the Freedom Creator Club, that's a monthly thing. But I saw iRemix over there and is that a one-time thing? Let's check on that too, why not? Okay, so iRemix is $33 for 2 months. So that is a recurring cost too. I don't know why. I don't know. Well, I mean, this is a living, me and YNAB, we are living, we are in it, we are constantly adjusting. So I'm probably, next time you see me, you will see some things moved around and stuff. But I feel really good about where we're at. We have $4.38 left. Ooh, but there is some money that I might move around. Metricool and Tailwind, these are like things that I just kind of heard about. I'm not convinced that I need, and I'm not even convinced that I want them, to be honest. So that's like an eventually goal. Going down to, I like to open all these and then, oh, I have my streaming on Fun Money, not on monthly. I should put this in monthly streaming. I should put that in monthly niceties because starting on February 9th, I will be paying for Peacock monthly. Assuming there's Housewives on, that's kind of like what I use Peacock for. Streaming, okay, good. So let's go back here. For my Fun Money, wait a minute, accessories? I feel like accessories was nowhere. And you know what? I would like to buy some new earrings. So why is this not in niceties? I think I need to put that where it needs to go too, okay? Oh my God, you guys. Sporadic, lifestyle, or the look, accessories. Is ortho in, yeah, okay, niceties, that's good. Do I need more money for my DJI Osmo Pocket 3? When is the next payment coming out? On the 25th, so that means it's coming out this 25th as well, right? Wait, hold on. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, okay. So I need $133 by tomorrow for my DJI Osmo Pocket 3. So we gotta move some money around. All right, perfect. I'm glad we did this. But I actually wanted to come down here to my drafting dreams. I have $119 set aside for sewing stuff. And that honestly is just far too much. Starting with this right here, Threadloop and Stash Hub are 2 subscriptions basically that you start using when you are sewing. Don't have a sewing machine, so we can just move that money to ready to assign. Sewing books, I did end up buying that sewing book. It cost me a total of 64 cents because I told you guys I had a coupon, so that's nice. Iron and ironing board, I do kind of need $90 for that, which is crazy. That's why I was telling you guys sewing is not a cheap hobby. The sewing table, $90. Bras and undies is, I want to start sewing my own bras and stuff. Lingerie, I guess you might call it. And just like some kits, whatever, $190. That seems about right. Fabric and Notion, same thing, projector. A cover stitch machine, it's going to cost $715. That's going to be like a something that I get right away. However, a machine and a serger, those are gonna be 2 things that I buy right at the beginning of my journey. I wanna sew knits and I want them to be the best they can be. I just like to, when I have a hobby or when I do something, I wanna do things like both the easiest way and the best way. Why buy just a sewing machine and sew knits on it when I could buy a serger too and it would be a better experience, it would look better, they'd be stronger, etc. It just doesn't make any sense to me. $10 for patterns. $10 for cutting mat, whatever. Well, I gotta come up with $140, right? So we gotta pull some money from somewhere. So where am I gonna get $140? Even if I took that whole category out, it would only be $109. Oh, you have $31. So let's just assign that to DJI Osmo, since you like have to pay that in tomorrow. You know what? I can take this money for a housekeeper and I can move that to the DJI Osmo. I'm not getting a housekeeper tomorrow. All right, so you still need $65. Where are we gonna find $65? Let's go through all here. We can't pull from debt. We can't pull from here. Actually, you could pull from the student loan. How much overfunded am I here? $44.29, okay. So I will take that and I'll put that towards the DJI Osmo. You know what I can do? I think if I skipped to this month, so you have $20 overfunded. Where is the overfunding? Oh, I bet it's here. I bet it's streaming. Let's see. Oh, travel, just leave. Okay, that's fine. So I'll take $20 out of there, but I still need more. So let's see, DJI Osmo. So you can put $20 from, you can put the $20 from there to the DJI Osmo. I mean, I do get paid like once next week, so we're fine. We're not like in dire straits, and we're totally paid for everything that you pay for monthly. We're all set, so this isn't like dire straits. It's a good thing I have a budget though, because wow. Okay, where can I find more money? How much money do I need? Oh, $1.33? Oh girl, we can find $1.33, can't we? I'll take it out of my fund money. There you go. I guess I could have taken all this out of my fund money. You guys, I'm still learning, I wish there was a way, I'm sure there is a way to see like what transactions you have coming up and like where you're short, but I don't know how to see that. So if you go to your account, I could go to my account and then go to my scheduled transactions. Oh, I have 12 new transactions. Okay, let's figure that out. That should have been done. Ooh, doing this might overfund me, yikes. All right, so like usual, I'm gonna select them all, then I'll unselect everything without the chain link so I can do that manually. Very quickly look these over. Kombucha, the bathroom counter shelf, ready to pay or after pay, my check from Tiro, my, oh yeah, my quickly check, we can approve that. I'm not able to put that in early because Tiro gives you your pay stub on Monday and they pay you on Tuesday. Quickly gives you your pay stub on Friday, but they pay, like today I got paid on Wednesday. So I have no idea how much it's gonna be. Back down here, some more Afterpay stuff, the groceries, the Cook Unity, and my IRS payment. So let's approve all that. We can approve that Dollar Tree thing. We can approve that Panera sandwich, that kombucha. Me and this kombucha girl. I need to start making my kombucha again. I made it once, it was good. But it's like a kind of a tedious process. Let me know if you wanna see me make kombucha. We might do that on the channel. Okay, so, oh yeah, oh, this is good. This is gonna be Oops, I Fucked Up. I think I decided that's where I like to do all of the places that give you money and then take the money away to like verify that you have an account. I feel like that's a great way to just categorize it, like whatever, it's just like in and out. Cause Oops, I Fucked Up, another way you could look at it is, what do people call it? I don't know, but it's that category. Let me go back here, make sure I'm not overspent. Okay, so we're not overspent. Of course, I'll be looking at the budget over the next, week until I get paid again, or the next 4 or 5 days until I get paid again. And I'm sure when you see it next, it will be different again. All right, so that is it for budgeting this week's 2 paychecks. Next week will be different. We're gonna be getting 1 paycheck. So we're gonna be more of around $1,000, probably $100 less or so, just judging on what we have been seeing here. So if you're interested in seeing that, make sure you come back, make sure you subscribe, leave a comment if there's anything that you're curious about or you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. And hopefully you guys have been enjoying these videos. I will see you guys next week with the first Budget With Me video for 2026. I hope to make this a weekly thing for the year. So I hope that you guys see 52 weeks of me budgeting my money. I guess, like I said, I'm gonna be going to Thailand for a few weeks. So who knows if I'll I won't have any money. I won't have any money coming. That's another thing, whatever. We'll talk about that later, guys, but that's all for me. Bye.